So there's two different questions that you can ask here. ¿Qué hora es? And ¿a qué hora es la clase, for example? What time is it right now? And at what time is the class? So let's talk about the first one, ¿qué hora es? You need to be looking at a clock in order to answer this question. This is somebody's asking you, what time is it right now? And you're telling them the time. So there's two different ways that this can start. The first way is if it's 1 o'clock, okay? So 1 o'clock, 1:05, 1:30, 1:45, anything that starts with 1 o'clock, you use es la una. Okay, and then if you have extra information to add in, like y5, 1:05, you can. So the only time that you can use es la is when una is there. Very, very important. The other way that you can answer this question is son las. Son las is used for anything other than 1 o'clock. So son las dos, son las tres, son las cuatro, whatever you want. But remember, for this question, ¿qué hora es? You need to be looking at a clock for the answer. Now the second question that we're going to work on is at what time is a class? Now if there is an "a" in the question, there must be an "a" in the answer. So for example, we're saying what time is the class? So we'll start off with la clase es a las 7, for example. Now let's go back and explain why I chose these words in this order. I used es as my verb because it needs to be singular, because class is singular. Class is. I can't use son because there's only one class. The reason why I used a in the answer is because there's an "a" in the question. So remember, one more time, if there is an "a" in the question, there must be an "a" in the answer. Now just as a little side note here, some of you guys were asking me what's the deal with this las or la for 1 o'clock. All it is a little symbol to let you know that the number coming after is a time. So to wrap it up, the two questions about telling time are ¿qué hora es? And ¿a qué hora es an event? To answer ¿qué hora es?, you're going to look at a clock. You're going to start your answer in one of two ways. If it's 1 o'clock, you use es la una. If it's anything other than 1 o'clock, you use son las and then fill in the hour. The second question about time refers to when an event takes place. The answer for this one is always going to be the name of the event first, la clase, el concierto, and then after that you'll have es a la if it's 1 o'clock, or es a las for any other time besides 1 o'clock. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.